Today we're going to talk about one of the easiest ways that you can upgrade your Pi top, and that's by fitting it with a hat. That was funnier when I wrote it. Now, I'm obviously not talking about actual hats, I'm talking about Raspberry Pi hats, and if you've never used those before, that is a board that goes on top of your Raspberry Pi. It stands for hardware attached on top, and it basically lets you add in things like this Sense hat, which is an LED matrix and a bunch of environmental sensors. Now, in front of me on the desk here, I've got 3 Pi tops fitted with 3 hats. These hats are all from Pimoroni, and they're all fantastic because everything Pimoroni makes is fantastic. And we'll start on the right here. This is a unicorn hat, which is currently on, but the lights in the studio are very bright, so you can't actually see that. I'll cut to a shot now so you can see how it looks in a slightly darker room. Now, in the middle here, we've got the piano hat. That's exactly what it says on the tin. It is a piano on top of the Pi top, and that one is a functioning piano. I'll show that to my camera there so you can see it. Yeah, that one probably sounds better in more capable hands than mine. And finally on the left here is my favourite of them all. This is the Hyperpixel, which is a 480 by 800 pixel screen, which quite unusually works through going through the pins on the 40-pin header rather than through the DSI connector or through HDMI. So that is the 3 hats, and now I'm going to show you exactly how they connect onto the Pi top. So if I take off this piano hat, on the Pi top here you've got these female GPIO headers rather than the male ones you normally find on a Raspberry Pi, and so what we've done is we also supply you with this male-to-male pin header. I'll show that to the camera there, and that is what allows you to attach any hat onto your Pi top. And so that just pops straight into the bottom of your bottom entry hats, as you'd expect. And then just before we put the hat onto the Pi top, we also provide in the box these little magnetic standoffs. And these standoffs align with magnets inside the lid of your Raspberry Pi, and you see it just in there, you've got a little magnet and another one hiding underneath the foam here. And what that basically does is it means that once the hat is attached, those standoffs will magnetically hold the hat in place from both sides. So on this side you've got the pins, and on this side you've got the magnetic standoffs. It's actually working at the moment. And that's all there is to it. It doesn't even count as a hat. The entire world of Raspberry Pi hats is available to put on the Pi top, and it's just as simple and easy as it is to do on a Raspberry Pi. He's done.